Gentlemen, appreciate you both for jumping on. We've got the main Chase DeMoor and co-main Warren Spencer of Misfits' first ever Dubai card. Easily the biggest night in Misfits history. December 20th, only on Rumble Premium. I'm Poseidon's Workshop, aka The Blueprint, and I appreciate you both taking the time. Let's get straight into it. Before we do, if you guys could, really quick, a mic test. Can you both just count to 10 super fast?
Chase, just count to 2 5 times. Just 10, count to 2 5 times, bro.
Job done. 10. I'm that fast.
Listen,
buddy.
can you get me a coffee? Can someone bring me a coffee here? Because
right?
Chase has kept me waiting here. For the past 45 minutes to an hour, I've been sitting here waiting for him to turn his fucking computer on. Can you get me a coffee? Someone get me a coffee?
Listen, don't worry about the computer, buddy. Don't you worry about the computer. You worry about your fight. Your fight night is what you need to worry about. Listen, buddy, you're fighting a guy.
Thank you.
I don't know how much older than he's 42 years old.
I ask and I get.
Waiting on. You might be waiting on a retirement home by the end of this thing. I don't know.
Where's your coffee, Chase? Where's your coffee, Chase?
You got the coffee pretty quick.
I'm fueled on passion and desire to come spark out your boss. You a bunch of henchmen, all of you. A bunch of little henchmen that do as he say. If he says jump, you jump. If he says dance, you dance. You guys do all that stuff. And I'm coming to foil all those plans. Misfits CEO, all that nonsense. I can't wait to go punch a 39-year-old in the face. I actually have a harder task than you, and you're going to lose to a guy that submitted somebody faster. Actually, you got submitted in 10 seconds, so I can't even say that.
Listen, Chase, just bring that dry, dehydrated body to the arena on the 20th of December, bro, yeah?
You know dry, don't you? You know dry. It's like your sense of humor.
Ironed out.
Every girl you've ever dated
there's going to be
you.
no creases left on your body by the time Tate's done with you. I used to be all right with you until you started disrespecting my boy and talking trash, talking dirty about my brother. Never speak about my brother like that in front of me again, or I'll smash
After I'm done with him, nobody's going to speak about him. Nobody will speak about him.
Boys, let me set the scene a little bit before we get into it. Okay, listen. This is the first ever Misfits event in Dubai, and you two are headlining and co-headlining. What does this moment represent for each of you personally? We'll start with Chase.
It's about fucking time, man. When you look this good and you're this fast and you think quick enough, man, it's about time they give me my own main event. I am the biggest face of Misfits. This has always been Chase Fitz. I look the part. I feel the part. I am the heavyweight champion, and it just really sucks that I got to go starch out your boss, your friend, your amigo, all the way above right in front of you. And I'm glad that you'll have time to be able to witness that nightmare take place.
Chase's punches need subtitles. No one knows what he throws. Nobody. No. It's just. Did you see his last few fights? The hell was that? No
I would say if we saw your last few fights, I would say that, but you got submitted in 10 seconds.
No one knows what punch you're throwing.
10 seconds, buddy.
His footwork needs parking sensors. He's just all over the place, bro. No one knows what the hell punch he throws. No one knows what his feet are doing. He looks like Bambi, and now he's going to get flattened. You know, I don't even think I can give him props to. He's got balls. He's got big balls to get in there with a guy like Tate, you know? I smashed you to bits, Chase.
You would know how big my balls are, but you're too busy with Tate's in your mouth.
Don't make me release the sparring footage. I'll release the sparring footage, Chase. You know I smashed you up in sparring. You know I did. Don't make me release that footage, because I will.
Now listen. Again, I just mentioned you guys are both headlining, co-headlining, so I'm curious, the fans are curious. How much you guys making for this fight? Let's talk numbers.
I mean, Chase made $5,000 in his last fight, apparently, so, you know, he'd be lucky to get double that this one.
I'm actually making $5 for this fight. I'm actually not making anything. This is going to pay my McDonald's wages after the fight. I'm making enough to take me and my team out to McDonald's, and hopefully I can get an economy flight home, because I'm coming here for the pure joy of packing that man in and then watching Warren Spencer's face in absolute horror as both him and his boy go home 0-2.
Well, you should have negotiated a better package for you, mate, because you're just going to get starched. You're going to get flattened out, and you're going to leave with no money. So you should have negotiated that purse if I was you.
Don't need it. I'm going to be running the real world. I'm going to be driving my own Bugattis and yachts. I cannot wait, buddy. And listen, after it's all said and done, I might invite you to the yacht party. I might invite you. I don't know. I'm still stuck between you and your ex-girlfriend and him and his ex-girlfriend. I might just invite the two of them on my boat.
Well, look, I'm curious too. Speaking of the War Room, you know, with these winnings, Chase, would you consider buying a membership to the War Room?
He's already a member. Chase is already a member of the War Room.
I am a member of the. I was a member of the War Room. I was already a part of that. That's the best part about this.
I've got access to the portal right here. I swear to God. I've got access to the portal right here.
Cobra gave and use it against him.
Right,
I'm
Chase,
going to show him
is
that he inspired a
your
generation.
email address?
He did
Tell him,
inspire a
wait,
generation.
Chase,
He inspired a generation for me to
Is your
pack
email
his bald ass head in.
Chase, is your email address bigpipe69@gmail.com? Yes, it is. Is your name?
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Your,
I will not confirm
is your,
nor
is your
deny
username?
that.
Is your username Chase DeMoron69? It is. It is. That's you, right? Correct.
I don't even think you can spell moron right now. If you're on the spot, you cannot spell it.
He's in the war. He's in the war room, bro. He's in. He's got members.
Let me explain something to you. How do you expect to be a UFC veteran like Tony Ferguson, but you are taking advice from a guy that's also going to get packed in? Make sense to me. I hope that Patek or whatever he bought you for giving you a black eye was worth it, because, buddy, after I'm done with you, I'm going to be buying my whole team Rolexes and Pateks. How about that? Two of them.
Yeah, well, I already bought my team Rolexes, bro. You need to wait for your little pay packet to come in before you start spending money on watches, bro. Look at my guy filming this right now. The camera.
I get them on layaway. Buddy.
I might need a
All my team already have Rolexes.
Listen, before we get too much into it, listen.
I ain't got to wait to get paid by daddy. You know what I mean?
I do proper want to talk about your fights. I want to say, Warren, you're fighting Tony Ferguson for the interim middleweight title. What would becoming a Misfits world champion mean to you?
Not gonna happen.
I mean,
he's not champion material. He's not there yet.
Chase punches like he's looking for the elevator button. Did you see that?
I have a championship. You do not.
That famous spin, that Crash Bandicoot spin that he did in the ring.
I have a belt. It says heavyweight champ. Where's yours? You got choked out in 10 seconds. 10 seconds, buddy.
If I went downstairs, bro, into my kitchen at night time and Chase was stood in my kitchen, I'd mistake him for the fridge. He's like a fridge.
Listen,
that's learned how
if you went downstairs, you're too busy going downstairs unzipping Andrew Tate's pants.
Oh, sorry, bro.
You're too busy going downstairs unzipping him, and when you're done, polishing him off, make sure you zip him back up on your way back upstairs.
The only time Chase will be in my kitchen, right, is when he's making me a sandwich. So about that sandwich, yeah? Make me that sandwich. Yeah. Let's go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly sandwich,
after you eat one from Tony,
peanut
you'll be
butter
Andrew
jelly,
Tate too.
bro. Thank you very much. So yeah, about me being champ. Tony Ferguson is crap. He is crap. That's a fact.
He's crap.
Do I respect Tony Ferguson?
12 consecutive wins in the UFC, former champion, 41 years old, knocked out Salt Poppy. What's your resume?
Followed by 8 consecutive losses and got lucky when he fought Salt Pappy. Salt Pappy was piecing him up all from start to finish every round.
Piecing him up.
Salt Pappy
thought he was surrounded. He was in there. He didn't know what was going on, just like you.
Salt broke his hand, and then that was it. Okay? Look, he got lucky. That's all it was.
Tony Ferguson is known for walking through shots, smiling, making jokes while bleeding down the mouth. That will break a man's will. And I want to know, Warren, what's going to break first on you? Your mind or your body? Both of them will get broke.
He's going to walk into my workshop and I'm going to tune him up. I'm going to give Tony Ferguson the service that he needs. That old battered body with no chin. He's chinny now. He'll be doing the chicken dance in the first round, like you. You won't even do the chicken dance, Chase. You ain't even going to do the chicken dance, Chase. You're just going to be out
there watching in absolute disbelief.
It's going to be like Francis Ngannou, AJ.
You have a shot now.
Now, listen, again, let's take it back to the press conference, all right? So, Warren, you handed Chase a snake at the press conference. Walk me through that moment. Yeah. Where did the idea come from, and what were you trying to say with that?
Well, do you know what? I mean, Chase's defense in any realm of life is just hope. You know, in the ring, he just hopes he can defend the shot. In real life, if I threw the snake at him and it just, injected venom into him, he'd probably just hope that he,
I turned into Spider-Man.
Aikido out of the way.
He would have gave me superpowers. It'd have been a longer day for his
I just thought, you know what?
A snake into Spider-Man.
I'm going to be nice.
Let me tell you what that snake did. You ever seen Harry Potter? The second movie, The Chamber of Secrets. You know when he goes down there and he sees the snake and the snake doesn't attack him? He might have sent a python at me, and there might have been a cobra across the room. But listen, I'm Slytherin. I'm master of snakes. That snake knew who its boss was, all right? You never send a snake to the goat.
Okay. Now, again, Warren, when I interviewed you a year
where's that
after
sandwich?
Nick Lamau,
make me that fucking sandwich, Chase. Where's my sandwich? Peanut butter jelly.
Warren, when I interviewed after your win against Nick Lamau last year in Qatar, the entire scene thought you and Jarvis would be next. What do you make of him dropping the belt instead? Really quick on that.
I don't know. Jarvis wants to play Fortnite. That's boring. Fine. I don't care anyway. Look, I give Chase credit because he's dropping down weight right now. It's the worst thing to do. I hated going to 70.
I'm at weight. We're there. I'm like 205 right now. I got 5 pounds loose, full belly, hydrated, strong.
I mean, you look tired, bro. You look very, very tired. I'll be honest. You know, your face has changed shape. I mean, he's got a cracking jawline. To be fair, though,
Cleared a
look at that
whole 12
jawline.
pack of Crispies.
Look at that beautiful jawline. Look at that crispy jawline. Can't wait to see that get spun on the 20th of December by Tate.
Never gonna happen.
Oh,
Now,
happy Christmas.
Chase, I have a question for you, Chase. Listen, you've been at the center of a ton of memes, criticism, and pressure, leading up to this build-up. How are you dealing with the public reaction to you fighting Andrew Tate?
Do you think I give a damn? I've meant to lose every single fight that I've ever fought in, and somehow I keep winning. I keep introducing him to my right hand. Do you think that Tangerine and the Bugattis and the yachts are going to be in the ring for him? No, it's me and him in the ring. I'm going to look him dead in his eyes, and I'm going to tell him nobody's coming. He has a famous quote saying, "Who comes to save the Batman when the Batman needs saving?" He's top G, right? Nobody's coming to save him. And he's absolutely right. Nobody's coming. You are top G, 100%, but I'm top C. And I'm gonna be in there to show you why I am now the owner of the real world. Why all these little beta males that pay you all that money to follow you online, that you're scamming to get millions of dollars. Listen, you guys want real words of advice? Unfollow this man, and I'm gonna show you guys what a real man looks like. Me.
You flattened 4 Uber drivers, 4 Deliveroo drivers, and now you think you can take on top G.
1, 2, 3. And Tate is a 4 and 3 light heavyweight who lost to 3 Uber drivers. So I still think I'm winning.
Now, do we know they were Uber drivers?
Let's just forget about his 3 world title shows.
And he got the kick. And he got the punch and kick. I don't get the punch and kick. I just got 1-2s. 1-2s, 1-2s. That's all I need. Job done.
Chase, I'm curious. Are you allergic to fruit by chance?
Punches like a featherweight, and you know what I mean? He gasses like a strawberry vape. You know what I mean? You're just gonna fucking get in there. Done.
Oh man.
That's all she wrote.
You guys are setting this man up for failure. Gasses like a strawberry vape is such an interesting term, considering that I have the cardio of a steam train. All right, buddy. You cannot stop me. I'm going from here to the North Pole and back with absolute ease, without breaking a sweat. Job done. I'm off to McDonald's before the parking lot's clear.
Well, I look at your High Rocks results. I don't believe it.
Oh, what's funny about the High Rocks results, you should look at the partner who I had with the High Rocks results. I got that job done. I got that done under the average time with a partner that was walking the entire time. So you can imagine what I was doing to get that done. I was on Love Island, Mai Tais at the beach with 2 girlfriends whilst Tate was in the gym training. I'm going to show up, hungover probably, belly full of pasta, starch him out, and then I'm off to Bali. Job done.
Why were you filming Love Island when you're training for the biggest fight in your life? Can you answer that one for me, please? Because that's the one thing
I had a bigger fight in Love Island balancing my 2 girlfriends than I did having Andrew Tate there. The job was so much more difficult. Dealing with women and their emotions, it's the same as dealing with Tate because he is a woman with a lot of emotions. But at least I get to punch Tate in the face. I can't punch him in the face in Love Island. It's just a bit frowned upon, isn't it?
Do you want to know how I know Chase is going to be successful in life? Is because he's actually that deluded that he believes everything that he says. So there's this is all just a numbers game. He says
delusion.
100
Can
things
you spell delusion
that are
for
all
me right
bullshit,
now,
and then he'll say one thing. He'll say one thing that is actually true.
Tony Ferguson.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Well, now listen, Chase, I want to ask you another question really quick.
Why did you spell Tony but not Ferguson? Can you not spell Ferguson, Chase?
Don't need to.
That's good. That's good. Listen,
Tony Ferguson. spell Ferguson, Chase.
F-U-R Ferguson. I don't need to spell his name, right? It's not my opponent.
That's gold, to be fair.
Okay, listen, Chase, when I interviewed you back in Qatar, you were gearing up to get the belt that you have now currently, heavyweight belt.
Fergie, that's his name.
What was your motto going into that? Was belt to ass. Is that still the case heading into this fight with Andrew Tate?
His belt to motherfucking ass. It's always belt to ass. Like I told you when everybody thought I was going to lose to Kel, you only win fights because you fight big people that are bigger than you. Let me tell you, I showed up to Kel's 104 kilos. Kel showed up 127 kilos. He was much taller, much longer, much faster. I outboxed him, outclassed him. All right, so I have the boxing ability. All right, now I get to fight a guy who struggled in his own weight division, in his own prime, against a much bigger, more talented, better looking opponent. And this is going to be the easiest work I've had. In fact, I'm having bigger fights with the fridge and this weight clause that they've put in this contract than I am going to have on that night.
You are a fridge.
Unlike
You are a fridge.
Mr. Spencer
you're
here,
the
who's
human
very
fridge.
unlucky in having to fight Tony Ferguson.
Human fridge.
I'll last a lot longer than 10 seconds. I have nothing to lose in this fight. Tate has everything to lose. All the pressure's on Tate. I could go in here and lose, everybody be like, oh, well, that was expected. But if I go in there and I knock him out.
So why don't you get paid? Why don't you make sure you get paid? If you know you're going to lose, why don't you make sure you get paid more? Because 10 grand is not a lot of money, bro. You know what I mean?
Man, if 10 grand, listen, I would have fought him for 10 grand. Shit, they highballed me there. I would have fought him for 8, 5, shit, 100 bucks. I'd have did it for free. You telling me I get to go in there and have a match with Top G? Shit, man. Millions of people are going to watch me fraud check this man. I am going to fraud check him, and all of you are going to be sat there, and then I'm going to ask you, where is that snake? Because I want that snake. I want that as a pet. That pet looked me in the face. It licked me. It was a blessing. It was one of them magical spells that said, listen, that's Cobra over there, but you're the Python. I want to be with you.
That snake's worth more than your entire outfit.
It was there for it.
Now, Chase, I'm curious too. Listen, Chase, you pulled up to Andrew Tate's gym earlier in the week. What pushed you to make that move, and what were you trying to prove in that moment?
My city, my gym, my city. I call the shots here. All right, listen. I showed up off that plane, and he had to check in with me. All right, I've never been to Dubai, but when I show up to places, people check in with me. I'm the heavyweight champion. You understand me? I am big. I'm red panty night. I am the main event. People check in with me. Last time I checked, that says Andrew Tate versus Chase DeMoor for the Misfits heavyweight title, which I have. I am the champion. So nobody, I repeat, nobody is going to tell me which gym I can and can't train in because nobody has yet to stop me. I am the champ.
Well, we know Chase lies after the press conference.
Guys.
I don't have any tangerines either. Where's that tangerine? Do you like? Have you eaten any tangerines yet? You started to like them.
Listen.
Do you like fruit?
Tangerines,
do you enjoy fruit?
No. I eat donuts. I eat takeout. I drink loads of whiskey. Buddy, I don't eat fruit and veggies. This is all propaganda instilled upon the Romanian government, instilled upon the matrix of the Romanian government to poison our minds and make us believe we need that. Buddy, I eat watermelon, I eat cheeseburgers, I eat pizza, I party with girls, I do dating shows, and I'm still gonna whoop his ass. That's the craziest part.
You know what? Fair play. Fair play. I've got to take my hat off to him there. If he's doing what he says, if he's drinking whiskey, eating donuts, eating pizza, fucking girls, filming dating shows, and stepping in the ring with Andrew Tate, that needs a little bit of respect. It does. I have to say that. I can't sit here and lie to you and lie to everybody watching this to say that that doesn't deserve some sort of medal, because that is a suicide mission. If I was going to fight a 3-time world champion with 80 plus fights and 74 wins, I'd be training.
Listen,
I eat with lions. He's just losing weight.
Buddy, I eat
he's
with
losing
lions
weight, doing a bit
of
training.
Not what the rabbit eats.
And he's
That
gonna
man
jump in
eats
there.
rabbit food.
Fair.
I eat what lions eat, meat.
Cheeseburgers and whiskey.
It seems to be working for me this time. That's 8 consecutive knockouts, by the way. 8 consecutive knockouts. Explain that. You want to see? This is what I was doing last night. Here you go.
Uh-oh.
This is me last night, buddy.
Oh. We might have to censor that out for the cut. I'm not too sure.
See, I mean, that's what. At least we know where he gets his email.
I love Dubai.
Mr.
Habibi, come to Dubai. I'm here, baby girl. I'm here, baby girl. And I'm the main event.
Now, Chase, again.
Pipe69@gmail.com is out the building.
Again, Chase. So you asked Andrew Tate to bet his Bugatti. You know, would you settle for an AP like the one that Warren got after sparring? Would you settle for that, or do you need the Bugatti?
I don't even think that. Here's the thing: is like personally, I think Andrew Tate's broke. I think that Bugatti's on lease. I think why is he fighting if he has all this money in the world? No, he's doing it because he needs a quick payday. You know, I don't think. I would like to fact check where he's getting these APs and these Bugattis. Because listen, at the end of the day, if he was so confident that he was going to beat me, why did he bet nothing? Why did he bet nothing? I will bet anything in the world on it. Obviously, I am not claiming to be a billionaire. I'm not claiming to have Bugattis and 90 cars. So obviously I can't bet that. Or you know what I can
You
bet?
don't have anything that he wants, bro. That's
can
why.
bet
There's
back in
nothing that you
dreams.
have that he wants.
Okay. Now listen, this is for both of you. This camp has demanded a lot from both of you. Where does each of you improve the most heading into December 20th? Warren, we'll start with you.
Everything. I'm a more complete boxer in every single way. I'm going to dance around that ring. I'm going to dance around Tony. I'm going to end it in the first round. I'm going to take that belt, and then it's on to the next one.
You're not beating Tony. You're not beating Tony. You're not gonna beat Tony. There's no shot. No shot now. No shot now.
Chase is
That
the
man has
human version
12
of
consecutive wins in the
participation.
UFC, former lightweight champion. He shot up boxes with trees. That guy is on a level that you cannot obtain, Warren. You're too well dressed to beat Tony Ferguson.
Chase is a participation trophy. He's there for the trophy of being there. He's getting a show-up medal, and he's going to hope that by
I'm gonna
some
dangle this chain.
strike of luck,
I'm gonna dangle this chain
We'll win in the fight.
over every one of those girls in my DMs right now, praying that I knock out Andrew Tate. And I'm gonna dangle it right over him, saying, "Baby girl, I got you."
Okay,
Go against
listen.
me.
Guys, let
So
me
you're definitely
say something
gonna
really
go
quick.
against
So listen, there's a lot of tension in this face-off. You know, there's a lot of tension in this conversation right now.
I didn't have a problem with him. I didn't have a problem with him until he started disrespecting my boy. That's it. I didn't have an issue with him.
Listen, there ain't no problem here, buddy. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna whoop your boy's ass. Listen. Nobody. They separated me into a separate room because they are terrified of me. They know that they had 20 security guards in there trying to stop what I do because it takes 20 of them to hold me back. Andrew Tate is getting starched the fuck out December 20th. Buy the fucking pay-per-view. Fuck you, Warren Spencer. I can't wait till you get dropped. Bye, bitch.
Right. Okay.
Okay. I think we lost Chase
that's
there.
What happens. That's what happens when you do such a savage weight cut. You can't control your emotions, and you know.
No, that was
what it is.
brutal. But listen, well, I guess Warren, I appreciate your time. You know, you're still here with me, so best of luck to you. Massive fight ahead on December 20th, only on Rumble Premium. You versus Tony Ferguson. I'm Poseidon's Workshop, and we'll see you in Dubai. We'll see you during fight week. Let's go.
Fantastic. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, brother.